Okie dokie. So I got my hands on these flower molds because I had to make a whole bunch of daisies for a cake, and I also had to make ladybugs. So I thought I would get some molds to make my job a lot easier. I first dusted the mold with a little bit of icing sugar and then got rid of the excess, and that just helps release the fondant from the mold a lot easier. And you can see here I've done a yellow center to my daisy and then just white petals. I literally just put the yellow piece of fondant in first and then followed it up with the white piece of fondant next. Now the good thing about making these is that I could do these days in advance and they would be ready to go, so it just meant that I could organize my time a lot better. The theme of the cake that these are going on is daisies and ladybugs, and it was for her first birthday. So the vision that I had was to have like a pale yellow vintage piped cake with a whole bunch of daisies all over it and some ladybugs, of course. I also wanted to do a variety of daisies. I didn't want them all just to be the one size and shape. I wanted to have them like some small, some large. And I was actually in the middle of making those first daisies when this fourth mold that I'm using right now showed up in the mail. So it was actually perfect timing. I only used the larger daisies in this mold, but those smaller ones would be great for like little cookies and things. Anyway, that's my daisies done. They'll get put aside and they'll dry like nice and hard, so they'll be ready to use whenever I need them. Next up, I'll be making my ladybugs using this little mold, so stay tuned.